guys. I want to present this to you and see what you guys think. Um, Going with Asana, this is what I have kind of cooking right now. Everything's going to start in HR recruiting, and then instead of going to HQ with Sarah, I think it should go into Mellow Motives Court, and they can be the somewhat of the orchestrators of getting these trucks done, since everything has to go there to start anyways, and kind of goes back there as well. That might make more sense, and with truck inventory, makes a lot of sense. So HR and recruiting, everything starts there. How that's going to start there, I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm open to ideas because they're not going to have the vehicle numbers, and I think this is the best way to track these trucks, trucks and vans. So a project, projects show up like in this area here. I hid all of mine because it's my client information. But a class of 1 4 20, there'll be between 15 and up to 70 what we're scaling to, different individual trucks. So HR recruiting will figure out a way for you guys to communicate your information to get it turned into a van or a truck with a number on it. So these are each sections. Let's go to this example here. So this record type is a project. This record type is a task. These are like the operational definitions from Asana. We're going to have each task be a truck or a van that we need to complete. And then in order to complete it, it's got all these subtasks in it. And this is just, these are like placeholders, so they're not perfect. But we can have these come in as a template and just they're pre-stock in there. And so we're in this routine of what we need to do. But once, say pretend this was in Mellow Motives Court. Once they do the wrap, once they complete their part of the task and they have everything prepared for the next stage to KGB, like we're handing it off on like a silver platter to each other. We're doing everything that we can, handing it over. Once they meet all those requirements, then Mellow Motive will then drag this over into KGB's court. And then at that point, KGB is responsible for getting their stuff done and dragging it over to HQ. The nice thing about Asana is there's a mobile app, so you can get like all your notifications and stuff there. There's also a connection to email, so you get notified via email on any task or project. Like you can configure that however you want. I have it so that anytime anyone comments on anything or a task is completed or I'm mentioned, then I get an email. So here's a task. Well, let's go to this example that has the subtasks. So on the truck, on the task itself, we can talk and at each other so they get a notification. But let's say ferry to Mellow Motive. This is the subtask. In order to communicate specifically on the subtask, just click there. And you can say at Chad, can you drive this to Mellow Motive and grab another if they're in stock? Comment. And it lives right there so we can reference everything. In the description, we can create a checklist of tasks that need to be done before ferrying, or when you ferry to Mellow Motive, you know that you need to let's see, like remove stickers from fab pieces. Say there's a bunch of stickers on it. Then you need to do your 24-point inspection, just making that up. Sign off on checklist and give to Dan. we can put something like that in the description, or we can just attach um, straight documents right here if we want. The limits are, there's pretty much no limits on what we can put in this stuff. I like to make them super organized and very succinct, so they're just straight and to the point. And that's just kind of what I've noticed works best for me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think a big part of this here will be figuring out how HR and recruiting, how they communicate that there's going to be 15 people in this class, or if there's going to be 45 people. Maybe that's having a Google sheet, or not a Google sheet, but an Excel sheet that's in the OneDrive, um, attached, and that's kind of updated consistently. Um, and Melomotive has access to it. I don't know. We'll figure that part out, but let me know what you think of the overall like architecture of this, if it makes sense to you, if you can see this working for you. Just give me as much constructive criticism as you'd like. All right, hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. See ya.